it's Pupmeister, and today we are going to be looking at making an automatic potion brewer. It automatically makes your potions for you. And these type of things are very useful if you need a lot of a particular potion. So say if you are making an ice highway near the bottom of the nether, and you're going to come in contact with a lot of lava, you might want a ton of fire resistance potions. Or perhaps you're about to go to the ancient city and you need a ton of night vision potions so you can see what the heck is going on. Or maybe you don't have enchantments yet and you don't have respiration on your helmet and you need some water breathing potions. Whatever the case, this little contraption will make whatever potions you require. So let's get to it. So this is what you're going to need to build it. You're going to need 11 building blocks. I'm just using cobblestone, but you can use whatever you like. 9 redstone torches, 6 chests, 6 hoppers, 5 droppers, 3 redstone repeaters, of course, a brewing stand, and a button of any kind. And you'll need some temporary blocks as well. And then, of course, whatever potion you want to make. So this is basically going to be 6 blocks long. So wherever you want to end it or start it, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's start this one right here. And the first thing you want to do is place a block, grab your button, throw that on the front, and then come around to the side, take a nap. Okay, where were we when we were so rudely interrupted by the lack of sunshine? Okay, so now you want to take a torch and place it there, and then 2 of your redstone repeaters, and go there and there, and you want to put them all the way, whoops, to 4 clicks, just like so. And then you're going to need a block again with a redstone on the other side, just like that. And then you're going to throw a block up on top, like that, with another torch there. Okay, so that's about as long as it's going to be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. And it's all in one line, so it doesn't take up a lot of space. Okay, and then we want to make a little kind of plus kind of symbol, I suppose. Put another block just over this, and then right here you want to put your last repeater, and of course you want it on 4 clicks as well. Then grab, whoops, oh darn it. Okay, then grab another block, and you want to put that right there with another redstone torch on the opposite side. Okay, so you have a little plus kind of symbol, and everything looks just like that. Now, ignore this. I know it's kind of shining there. Okay, so it looks just like that. Now we want to come all the way to the front over here, and it's time for some of this stuff. So let's put a chest right there, and going into the back of the chest, we want a hopper. And I guess this is where I might want to start using some extra blocks just so I can get up here. And then right here is where we want to put our brewing stand, right on top, just like that. And then on the back, you want to put another hopper, just like this. Really, and these are the problems of making things while you're in a village. All right, so I'm going to need to get up here again. And then we're going to want to put a chest right here. And I'm going to hop. Oh, shoot. So much for hopping. Okay, and then I want to hop over here. And I'm going to put another hopper going into the brewing stand. So it's going straight down into the brewing stand just like that. And in order to do that, because you might find it a little difficult to actually place it, you're going to have to like aim for the outer corner of the brewing stand, like just right back in here in order to place it. Because otherwise, it won't allow you to put it right on top of the brewing stand, or the brewing stand will open if you're not holding your shift key. But if you aim at that corner, you can place the hopper just like that. Okay, so now you want to place another chest on top of this dropper. And now you're going to want some temporary blocks. So let's put the first one here, and this is in order to place all of our droppers. So, of course, you don't want them facing that way. You want them facing you, just like that. You got to kind of aim at the back. And then, of course, you need to keep going because you're stacking all 5 just right on top, just like that. And then one more, and that is number 5, just like that. And then you can get rid of all your temporary blocks. And don't forget that temporary block underneath. Okay, so now we want to put another block on top of that redstone torch. And then a redstone torch on top of that. And another block on top of that. And then a redstone torch on the front over here, which is actually, if you look at it over here, on the side. And then, of course, we need to go back up. And we're going to place another block on there. And then if I can move over without falling, we're going to put another one there. And then on top of that block, so right there. And then on the side over here. And you're basically just following this pattern now. So you're putting another block on top of that. And hopefully it won't fall, but another redstone there. And then you can throw another block right there. Okay, and that is the finished product. And that is what it should look like. Okay? So now the question is, well, now that we've built it, how the heck do we use this thing? Well, that's where all this stuff comes in. Now you're going to need a bunch of water bottles. So let's deal with those first. And we'll take all the water bottles out of here. And the water bottles go in here. And the reason I had some item frames is if you want to make your life easier and you just want to remember like where the heck things go. If I can get there, there we go. You can put item frames up the side, and I recommend that actually, so you know what the heck's going on. Now, if you want to make multiple ones and you want to use the sides like that, you're going to build them side by side. So the next one, in my case, could go here, and then I could put the item frames on this side of the second one. And then you would leave a space and do two more so that you have, what is it with rain today? So that you have the item frames so you can see them. And another option is you can also put a double chest here. So if you have like a ton of water bottles, like you need more than this full chest, or 27 bottles, if you want double the space, basically, that's why I have this chest, you can always add it on like that. And then you've got a double chest full of water bottles. So you can fill that up so you don't have to worry about water bottles. Or if you're only going to make, enough and one is enough, then that's all you need. So you don't necessarily need a double chest, but you can if you so desire. So once the chests are loaded in here, the other thing, of course, you're going to need is blaze powder, and you want to put lots of blaze powder, however many you want in here as a backup, so you don't have to worry about it. I'm just going to put a total of 9 here. That'll keep us going for a while. And then as far as all these other ones, this is where it depends on which potion you want to make. So the next step is basically to choose what potion you want to make. And you can have up to 5 different ingredients. And that's why we have 5 different hoppers. Okay? So I'm just going to throw... Actually, why don't I get the stuff I need out of here? So in my case, I'm going to make fire resistance potions of 8 minutes. Okay, so I'm going to need nether wart, I'm going to need some magma cream, and I'm going to need the redstone dust. Okay, so I'm just going to come on up one more time here, and I'm going to throw all these item frames on. Oh, you know what? I'm 1 item frame short. But you know what? I don't really need that one at the moment, so I'll add that later. But you can, of course, put as many as you like. And now you work from the bottom up. So in other words, the very first ingredient in your potion needs to go at the bottom. So in our case, and in most cases, to be honest, that would be the nether wart. And just click on the dropper. I keep wanting to grab the redstone and put the nether wart in there. Okay? And then the next thing we need is the magma cream. Okay? So I'm just going to put that there and then click in the dropper, place your magma cream in. And of course, you can put as much in here as you like. And of course, last but not least, the redstone. And you want to put the redstone in, just like that. If there were more ingredients, you would do the same with the remaining 2. And then we come on down. And basically, it's ready to go. So when you need a potion, you click the button, and you can see the brewing stand now has the bottles of water in it, and the nether wart is already in and starting to brew. And then once the nether wart is finished, automatically the magma cream comes in, just like you saw right there. And of course, when the magma cream is done, the redstone dust comes in. So we already have our potion of fire resistance. The redstone dust, this is going to take it from 3 minutes to 8 minutes. And there you go. Fire resistance potions. Now, the only thing you need to keep in mind here before you press the button in order to start this whole process over again, make sure these potions are finished. Because if they're not finished, they're going to be thrown into the chest in an unfinished manner, and the next one is going to start. Okay? So you always want to make sure this potion is finished. And then when you click the button, they get dumped in the chest right up front, and the whole process is starting again with the next 3 bottles. And that, on this beautiful rainy day, is how this works. So just to show you how this can work with 2, I've made a night vision potion and fire resistance potion. So you can see on this side, we've got all the ingredients we need for the night vision. And when you click it, you can see we've got the night vision potions that come in. And just in case you were worried, the redstone between the 2 does not interact. So that if you really don't need to know what's in them, you can always do a whole row of them if you really wanted to. But I kind of like, knowing what ingredient, and then you've got them in the right order, and you're not going to put something in the wrong spot and that kind of stuff. And I just use signs up front to let me know which potions are in what chest. Okay, and you can see this is clicking along, just about finished again. And these have finished potions. So whenever you need more, you just click the button and away they go. So I hope you found this helpful. If you need a lot of potions, this is certainly the way to go. And like I said, you can make this for multiple potions. You just need to repeat this pattern multiple times. You can put 2 together so you can see the item frames. So anyways, I hope this was helpful. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. And we'll see you soon. See you next time. Bye for now.